Yo, Slow Riser. We're back with Xenoblade Chronicles X. Uh, let's go. So last episode was just a prologue. Nothing notable worth talking about.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Okay. The
Let's start with your living
sound
quarters.
cutting off with
Follow
the camera
me.
angle is weird, but alright. I guess the ambient sound depends on where the camera is, I guess.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aid to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Since we found out who combined the
Nice
chocolate
work out
with the
there,
peanut
ma'am.
butter. Combined it? Jesus. Ma'am. It's kind of obvious why you're ma'am. So who the hell are these people?
Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech.
Politics.
Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
Fuck you.
Or just Gwyn.
Sure, buddy.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore.
You know, when I
now that
first
we're
played,
here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
oh, shut up.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Okay, so when I
Right.
played on the
We should
emulator,
be going too.
I didn't
The
realize that
administrative district isn't
Skeleton
far.
Crew was actually
That's where you'll
spelled
be
like the
calling
name
home.
for the scales.
For now, anyway.
I thought it was just skeleton, like, you know, bones. Bone Crew. Bone Daddy. Chapter 1. New Las Vegas. New Vegas. Yeah. Hey, yo. Okay, last episode I was playing with the Joy-Cons. Now I'm playing with a Pro controller. That shit was atrocious. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Okay. So down the stairs. Okay. Jump! Wait, which button? Jump? Jump! Let's talk to some people.
see.
Gunshots. I guess one of the team must have been fighting with him. Indigenous, I guess. I mean, is it really worth shortening it to indigenous? Whoa. Back shots. Am I taller or fucking shorter than I don't know what the hell is going on? Sometimes I look taller, sometimes I look shorter. Help me! I'm going to die! Boom! Headshot. Jesus Christ. A child. Who let the child drive? Jeez.
Damn it!
Helmet looks metal. Sounds like plastic. She's got a cute little button nose and everything.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You
caught that?
You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything
No.
okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's?
I can't even remember if the
Cool.
voices sound the
I'm
same or
Lynn
not.
Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
A child. How? What button do I press? What the fuck? Oh, okay.
She's 13. And I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me.
She looks underage,
She's one
and
of our
she is
top
underage,
talents.
but trust
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport?
Go away,
it's a great way
child.
to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
All right, Doug. I think that'll be all for today.
Fuck
you
you,
can clean
Doug.
up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place?
Because you're
Lynn!
Doug.
Lynn!
Doug, funny head, having ass. You can change your active party. Yeah. There you can select allies, reserve, and add them. Please note that there are times when, yeah, of course. Alright, I'll add the child. Why the hell is the child a tank? Oh, I can set who I'd walk around with? I'll leave it alone. What the hell? Alright, child.
Crap.
Shut up. Administrative district.
Hey, listen.
No, we blue-collar workers can be just as flashy dresses as those commercial district folk. You might have to brush away a few layers of dust to see what you're wearing. Dusty ass. Roscoe! Damn, look at his mustache.
Listen to this.
Money and materials. On a planet that doesn't know what the fuck money means. Yes, of course. That's why there's a whole division. Blade. Am I missing it? That's not how you run. Oh, okay.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
With no windows.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every
The
time.
view of the inside of this
It's
ship.
certainly come a long way in the last few weeks.
Oh, I guess there are
There's still
windows.
so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Yes, of course.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
CD's nuts.
Well, by NLA
Got him.
standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and
For all of the people that were supposed to be on this damn ship,
If you're ever
there's
looking
only
for
like
quiet time alone,
13
want
houses.
to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last
I mean, there's
but not
barracks,
least,
I
our
guess, but-
destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA.
Or maybe there's just houses everywhere in
Note the
residential
distinct
districts
dual-level
just for
structure here.
who
The
don't
upper
do
level
anything
holds our
but
administrative
live their
tower,
life.
home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex
fuck
for
was that that
scale
just vanished?
maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour.
Helicopter,
We will be landing
helicopter.
shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Silence, child.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we'd better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Check you out later. Administrative district. Laura Nara. Yep, it's you. As goofy as ever.
Oh.
You're making me blush. You earn battle points as your base level and class ranking. Yeah, well, you know, they already have a voice. We'll hear it later. You can spend those points to upgrade your skills and arts at any time you like. No such possibilities. Get out of here, Laura Nara. Said it before and I'll say it again. This ain't Earth. Don't expect that you'll be able to trust your instincts. What the fuck does the planet have to do with your instinct? Whatever.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I can't. Nope. Okay, I get it. Sir. Ma'am.
Here's what I know.
We officers are aware that not all of the LA citizens on board with direct technology. I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do? Imagine having a civil war on a whole new ass planet with a limited population. I did not read the rest of that.
Listen.
Every quarter energy, yeah, of course. Wait, I'm supposed to go around.
Yes. That's true on any planet.
Yeah, of course. Positioning. Yes, I figured that out. Regina, Dino Crisis. What's in the shop, ma'am? My socks. I don't wear. Oh, never mind. Hold on, socks. Thigh high. Maybe. More thigh highs than socks. Thigh high socks? Well, I guess by default, thigh highs are socks. They just are thigh high. Superman
Working
looking
hard.
ass. City's economy has finally sprung to life. After how long? 2 months? I'd rather be a part of this than a mere observer. I better get back to work. Right.
Hey!
Any blade can use that normal. Okay, no, I got it. I'll probably get a tutorial later about it.
What? Well.
I mean, distrustful, sure, but hate, it's a pretty strong emotion. Existed here previously? How do you know it's not still here? They're just hiding. Who the fuck are these assholes that just appeared on our planet?
Hey.
Concourse. Blade Scout, Eleonora, Wolf. Wait, I'm looking for. Oh, those just denote consoles. I thought it was.
Listen.
Scale license.
What a beast.
Wait, what? Waves that are being deployed to Oblivion are being picked up by a speed that lurks beneath it. Side quest. Side stuff. Did it work that way before? I don't.
Unbelievable.
Actually, I don't ever recall ever going up those stairs. Damn, all he does is get drunk. He's a drunkard.
Hey.
I don't need to talk to everybody. Let's just get to our destination. Cutscene.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Oh, I'll come and go as I please. Registration of what?
I think I can answer that one.
Who?
So, you
Damn,
must be the
bro
latest
got two cheekbones.
Secretary Nagi.
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here.
Barrett?
And he didn't seem quite so upbeat.
Anything about today's flight I should know?
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly,
You'll shit.
you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
And then spill it? That's a lot of quiet.
Allow me to formally introduce myself.
Please do.
My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory.
You just got here, but how about joining the army?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? Ah yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Bitch, I'm balling.
As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey,
Because
it's
with great
not all
power-
bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
I mean, it better do something.
BLADE is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira.
And the Fire
We
Nation
needed
attacked.
food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so BLADE was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others.
Procreate.
The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Oh. That too.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
Oh.
This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary.
Of course.
But the vast majority were in the lifehold. Are in the lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
I feel like there should have been some tracking installed.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
You call that a soft landing?
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Silence, child. Yes. Press R to display the navigation bottom right of the screen. Oh, okay. Press to toggle the navigation. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. And then left and right. Cool. So am I taller or am I not? Okay, I'm taller. Some cutscenes make me look the same height. Alright. Customization. But, yeah, well, doesn't matter what it is.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need.
80s
all in one
nuts.
place,
Ha, got
without
'em.
any extra fluff.
The hell?
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Girl, please. Geek out. Please explain. Explain
What?
yourself,
You
child.
don't remember what a Skell is?
No,
That
child.
gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever?
Uh-huh.
Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Yeah, a little too excited.
Originally, scales were
Work
developed
it,
as a
baby.
defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned.
Imagine creating something to protect
Still,
from potential
just look
alien
around
threats.
you.
Only to
New
get your
LA
shit
has
pushed
gone from
in
basically
immediately
nothing
when
to
there's an
this
alien
in
threat.
just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells.
Shut up, child.
And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
One does not
There
simply
is some
walk into
criteria.
Mordor. Is it Mordor?
The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take
Never
the test.
actually watched Lord of the Rings.
Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
The ambient sound design is
Good
a
call.
little
Let's head on over.
cut and dry. Carl.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway?
Not you,
We
child.
also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo.
Uh-huh.
And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Of course.
Hey,
Madness! Can I actually use it right now? Nope.
console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
I'm gonna join my foot with
Hang
your
on,
ass.
Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
What?
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
You little shit.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Okay.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
Bullshit. I want to
True
impress
enough.
my friends while
And
surviving.
that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
Yes.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey! Am I right?
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chausan, for example.
Oh, Shosan. I'm sorry.
Blades sometimes report to the
I thought it
leadership
was
here after
Chausan.
we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you
So
think?
what?
Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Gameplay tips. Tips. You can check the tips. I bet you'll find some info there that'll be relevant to your situation. Say. Yes. Oh wait, there's idle animations? Wait, there was always idle animations. I think. Wait, can I? No, I have to do the thing first.
Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
Hey.
Goodbye. Open. Good.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Are you
Thank
gonna spill it?
Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
Huh.
The commander does
What
have
the
a way
hell are
with
we
words.
waiting for?
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I
that
explained
all
about
alcohol?
the
What
memory
the
issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Nope. Man, that sure was a short game. Can't believe it. No, I'm just joking. Sure.
I knew you'd make the right choice.
I bet you did.
Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary.
Damn, can I
With
fucking
pleasure.
sleep?
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Shut up, child.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. And
I don't
we
need
work
a
with
secondary
data probes
screen for
allows
that
us
now.
to
What?
monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information
That
about
would
the
be
planet.
tedious and annoying.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the
Okie
city.
dokie, artichoke.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah. Training or not,
Why you gotta
let's go
be
install
such a
the
little
hell out of
tight
that
hand?
probe.
What? I'm gonna install my foot in your ass. The final frontier, the new frontier. Okay. Yes, of course. This is your first blade mission. Yes, yes, yes. Now can I use this? Nope. Oh, wrong way.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Hell yeah. Is that the Monado? Damn right we did. The fuck?
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back.
What?
But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool.
Damn
They've
straight
been
it
hassling
is.
a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself.
Roger,
Let's get to
roger.
the East Gate, shall we?
Okay. This is Eleonora, Blade Support Lead, here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device and is a useful tool with lots of info about Mirai. Give it a look if you're unsure where you are or what to do. Check segment main menu map segment. Is there like a button? There it is. What the fuck just happened? Nope. What? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. That was weird. Okay.
Yes?
Yes. Town helper. No, I don't know what the hell the town helper is. What is it? It's me, silly! You sure do a whole ass lot, don't you? Well, better than being called the town bicycle.
Hey,
Oh, somebody just raised a red flag. Can't wait to come back later and only one of them standing there. It's Tomas.
Hey.
Hello, Tomas.
Yes?
When I get used to battling indigents by fighting some Ovis. Ovis? Ovi. Ovi? This place is lousy with them, alright? Don't mistakenly pick a fight with any of the dangerous creatures near Serum Lake to the north. Well, they're all dumbasses. As noble a goal as protecting the city is, it's not worth risking your life like that. If you ever catch the eye of one of those indigents, just turn and run away. Like a fucking coward. No one will blame you for it. It might give you funny looks every once in a while. Can I English? Nope. It's already raining. Jesus, Mira loves the rain.
Very well. Let's
We
see
should
what you've
weaken
got.
them just to be safe.
Shadow strike. Side slap nice. Move in and do some ready. Too bad. That's it. Melee strike. Slide. Success. Nice work. Very well. Let's engaging. Lay down the fire. Flame grenade. Shadow strike. Side slash. Assault has destroyed. Move in and strike. Ready? Green edge. Too bad. Success.
Let's keep it up.
I'm attacked. Move in.
Watch me lay into it.
Shadow strike.
Wild spin.
See how you like this? Slide.
Fire
Success.
carnival.
Now move in. Slit side slash.
I can take it.
I'm attacking. Move in. Now it's my turn. Slit edge.
Fire carnival.
Slide. Splinter. Now I've lost my balance. Side slash. Ready? Too bad. Hey, force.
Lay off.
Slit edge. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Chrome armor. Recuperate. Use an aura to heighten your power. Then don't let up. They're tough. Touch me up. Side slash. This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna have to stay in this. Help me. Ready? Sorry. Too bad.
Fire carnival. Whoa.
Come on.
What in
Hit him
graces?
again for me.
See how you like this?
Wild spin. Wild dance. And you can get it. We can play it.
I've lost my balance. Chrome armor. Infuriate.
I don't know why he did that.
Success.
Yo, let's go. I knew I could take him. There was no doubt in my mind. Alright, let's just get a move on. There's a lot of dead bodies.
What the hell happened here?
It's a turtle.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
What the fuck are these names?
Unless...
Sinicula. Simius.
What?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
It's 'cause you're a child.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I
He
don't
was
see
hungry.
a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
Told you, he was hungry.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Look at him. Standing there, menacingly. Fuck is a tyrant?
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
The residents are evil. I mean, yeah, you literally just can't just leave it there.
As long as you understand the risks involved.
Of course.
Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
See, you little shit, I'll kick you in the
Fair enough.
ass.
But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip your best before charging in, so double check all weapons and gear. Oh, make sure your arts are ready and leveled up, okay? That's the first step to becoming a combat master. Yeah, let's do that. Party around here. That's about it. And let's go. Actually. No. Never mind. You can aim your attacks at particular parts. Yes, I got it. I definitely just strung up from right.
We've been spotted, and it's big. I'll start things with range. Success. Now move! balance. I appreciate the help. Upper hand.
Where did they all come from?
Side slap. Switch to close range.
Nice.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well.
Fuck you,
You
child.
did too.
Thanks.
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe.
Of course.
If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
I'm gonna show up. And
This
show
beam
down.
of light
And show out.
indicates a frontier nav
Show
site.
off.
It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
I'm gonna bury something.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
No. No. The child cannot handle it. I will handle it.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was
Not much
calculating
to
the
it,
ideal
but
probe
to do it.
locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew.
I'm gonna
So
plant
anytime
my
we see a
foot in
probe
your
site,
ass.
there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Of course. Yes, yes. Frontier Nav probe sites, or FN sites for short, for optimal locations. You can go to the main menu segments, right? Okay, I got it. I'm Lau, a Pathfinder. If we're gonna grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vagrant Frontier Nav probe and press. Alright. More words. Now all that's left to report back to base, but first I'll let you into the secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a skeleton. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant's pretty risky. So be careful about such things in the future. Fuck that. I'll beat his ass with my bare hands. You know who the fuck I am? You must not know who I am. Segment recon shows the details. Yes. There's a segment recon task still to address at your current location. A yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your mini-map. Segment marker. The segment marker indicates the borders of the segment you're currently occupying, of course. You can also go to the main menu. Yeah, of course. Basically missions within the area. Got it. Let's see. Vehicle wreckage. Oh, that's locked. What's this? Alien wreckage. I don't want to go that far out, so I'll go to this one. North, west. This way. Something stinky this way. Is that it? That's it. Is that it? I don't think so. Yep. Okay. This is there. Yep. What am I looking for? There it is. I'll go for the alien wreckage later. Wait, how do you open? Okay. Let's just go back. Whoops. Let's go back.
Didn't have to be like this. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. I'll stagger them. Now! Aim for the top of the grenade! Flame grenade!
Fire!
Scream out! Nice. Move in and do some damage. Ready? Too bad! Upper hand! Oh, decelerate. Master trance! Fire up out top of them!
Well, got him!
Shadow
Lay down
Punch.
cover fire!
Shadow strike! Strength comes from experience. That's true on any front.
Can I equip those? I'd like to equip those. Ground gear. Iron knife? Nope, I cannot equip those. Can Alma equip those? No, even Alma cannot equip. Oh, level 13, okay. Well, whatever. Am I going the right way? I am not. Nothing. Nothing. I don't want to stop targeting. Stop. Thank you.
Look who's joined us.
God damn it.
They're off guard. Stagger them. I'll stagger them. Up here! Shoot them while they're distracted. That's it! Melee shadow strike! Side splash! Now, melee attacks. Ready? Too bad! Early bird. Appendage destroyed. Minute strike. Ready? Flash. Too bad.
I fucking missed. Come
Upper
on.
hand. I appreciate the help.
Fire carnival!
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Ready? Too bad.
Wild spin!
Slide. Also neutralize. Switch to close range combat.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Oh, there's more. Why is it way over here? Oh, fucking child.
Split edge. That's it. Melee strike.
Lay into it! Pend it down!
Slide.
Lay into it!
This'll work like a charm. Success. Nice work.
Come on. You can swap and print the arts. Okay, you know, I got it. I got it. And we're back. Oh, there he is.
Commander Vandam.
Boy, that ain't Venom, boy. That is Hulk Hogan. With a big ass forehead.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do.
Brother.
Anyway, I hear you tangled with
I'm
a
an
tyrant
asshole just to
way
be an
out of your
asshole,
league
brother.
On a training mission, no less. That was reckless. And goddamn magnificent.
Brother. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. If you're still here, thanks for watching, and till next time, see ya.